Here's the questions we discussed today. 1. Can the PNP-CIDG arrest Duterte based on an ICC warrant or Interpol red notice? 2. What is the violations and what crime of the current president of the Philippines who cooperated with ICC and Interpol and CIDG who arrested former President Rodrigo Duterte? Can the PNP-CIDG arrest Duterte based on an ICC warrant or Interpol red notice? The answer is no. Under the current Philippine government policy, the PNP-CIDG, Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, is not authorized to enforce an ICC arrest warrant. The Philippine government does not recognize ICC jurisdiction and has refused to cooperate with its investigations. Interpol red notices do not override national laws, and the Philippines has no obligation to act on them. 4th question, is it legal to read the Miranda Doctrine via mobile phone? Under Philippine law, when a person is arrested, law enforcement must read their rights, Miranda Doctrine, in a language they understand. If read through a mobile phone, e.g., a recorded message or video call, it could be challenged in court for failing to meet proper legal standards. The Supreme Court requires that rights be clearly explained by an arresting officer and understood by the suspect. When could Duterte be arrested? The answer: if a future Philippine government recognizes the ICC, an arrest and extradition could happen. If Duterte travels to a country that follows ICC rules, he could be arrested and sent to The Hague. Conclusion: as of now, the PNP-CIDG cannot legally serve an ICC arrest warrant on Duterte because the Philippine government does not recognize ICC jurisdiction. If the political situation changes in the future, this could change. What is the analysis of the possible violations and crimes that the current president or other officials involved might face? Here is the answer. If a sitting president of the Philippines were to cooperate with the ICC, Interpol, and CIDG to arrest former President Rodrigo Duterte, there could be legal and constitutional questions surrounding the arrest. Here's an analysis of the possible violations and crimes that the current president or other officials involved might face. Number 1. Violation of Philippine sovereignty and constitution. The Philippine government officially withdrew from the ICC in 2019, and its current stance is that the ICC has no jurisdiction. If a sitting president orders an arrest based on an ICC warrant, it could be argued that they are submitting Philippine sovereignty to a foreign court without legal basis. Possible violation: betrayal of public trust, impeachable offense. Article 11, Section 2 of the 1987 Constitution, usurpation of authority, acting beyond powers granted by the law. Number 2, illegal arrest, violation of due process and rights of the accused. Under Philippine law, arrests must be based on a valid warrant issued by a Philippine court, a lawful warrantless arrest if caught in the act of committing a crime. Since the ICC warrant is not recognized under Philippine law, arresting Duterte based on it could be considered illegal detention or abuse of authority. Possible violations: arbitrary detention, Article 124, Revised Penal Code; unlawful arrest, Article 269, Revised Penal Code. Number 3, abuse of power, criminal and impeachable offense. If the current president uses their position to enforce an ICC warrant without legal grounds, it could be seen as an abuse of power. Possible violations: graft and corruption, Republic, Act 1319, if public funds resources are misused for an illegal arrest. Grave misconduct, administrative offense that could lead to removal from office. Number 4, conspiracy with foreign entities, treason or violation of national interest laws. If the arrest was coordinated without Philippine judicial approval, some may argue that the officials involved acted against national interest. Possible violation: treason, Article 114, Revised Penal Code, if proven that the president willingly adhered to a foreign power. Violation of the anti-graft law, Gray 309, if the action caused undue injury to a Filipino citizen. Number 5. Possible impeachment and legal consequences. A sitting president who enforces an unauthorized ICC warrant could face impeachment for betrayal of public trust or abuse of power, administrative cases if lower officials participated in an illegal arrest, criminal cases after leaving office. Conclusion: if a sitting Philippine president cooperates with the ICC and orders the CIDG to arrest Duterte, they could face serious legal consequences under Philippine law, including impeachment, criminal charges, and administrative penalties. Drop your suggestion about this case.